Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo
There's an option for them to put DP mid, but it's also not the best.
You said DK.
You said DK, right?
Yeah, DK,
Yeah.
DK.
Yeah,
That's what I heard. I heard
that's what I heard. I heard
was the
DK. You
It
said
can definitely make a huge difference. Fly.
Yeah.
Fly is...
Taking some hits here. Oh, does turn into a tree, but the tree shall die. He's getting the rust beaten off him at the moment.
well, he is a god. This Dragon Knight. Not sure if you're familiar with them.
Ollie, meanwhile, in the top lane is going to go down. Fly could be in trouble as well, but he's got the Jingu. And Fishman's...
Just nobody hurts each other. He doesn't have abilities to hurt you, and you can't hurt him because of his passive.
Yeah. What do you think about God King? Like, so far he hasn't left the lane. He's ulted. FY, he's gone. He's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
from downtown.
This tower without taking it. Drop everything on it. Dawnbreaker. Mid lane.
Middle lane Emo getting very, very low here and will be finished off by the magic damage from White Album. So stepping a bit too far forward whilst...
Tier 1 tower on mid lane. But you get the top tier 1 tower, plus you force JT from TPing from...
FY here onto White Album.
He has ulti still. He could, maybe.
Boundless?
Yes.
Oh, they get him.
As long as possible. I'm waiting for God King to start joining fights again. XCJ.
Yeah, down in the bottom lane. This is looking like it might be a dead Dazzler. That said, the Dawnbreaker coming in as well, offering that heal, and Ollie's in a bit of trouble, but the Sonic Wave comes through from White Album. Fly getting low, trying to finish the job here. Will be able to do so, but goes down to the Dazzle as well. Oh my...
Who's down bottom?
Yeah. And they're bringing the numbers here as well. Dawnbreaker is, of course, available for the Team Fusion here, but not for Ponlo, as they'll take him out now. Hookshot across to the Dazzler as well. They just want to clean up these support heroes, and they're going to be able to do exactly that, as Ponlo and XCJ will take a fall at bottom lane. Ah, smart. They're taking it in shifts to sit in the Roche pit, but White Album just running into the front lines here, saying, what up, Fly? How's it going, buddy? It's going to have to throw out the Sonic Wave just to keep him off him, but they're just going to turn around and finish off White Album. Meanwhile, the hookshot on the back lines finds two supports. Beautiful from FY. He is now being beaten up by the Nature's Prophet, who just gets stunned up for the time being. Shackle out from Ponlo, but it's onto the Dragon Knight, who is just so damn tanked. The Nature's Prophet, he can't fight into this. In comes the Grave to keep him alive for a little bit longer, but the Dragon Tail is there, and he shall burn to the flames. It's Ollie.
No, not necessarily, but it's decent because it can proc, right?
Yep, and here we go, making the play onto FY, and he's just straight up gonna die. Fishman just kicks him in the face, and now they're gonna have to use the ultimate to get across, trying to keep Ponlo alive, but I don't think Ponlo's surviving through this. Going for another ambitious TP, but he will fall. Meanwhile, God King TPing.
I'm surprised they're going for this, given that they're so close to BKB on the Dragon Knight. Like, he's only 400 net worth off.
Straight into White Album. BKB is out from White Album though, so you know, timing wasted at the very least as XCJ couldn't TP out, gets bashed up, and will be dying here.
The Butterfly and the Satanic. XCJ, okay.
FY's going for a bit of a fly at the moment, but Dazzle, I think might just die, not going to be able to get the silence off. No grave for you, sir. He is gone. Meanwhile, White Album still hanging around. I mean, BKB at the ready still as Fishman comes in with that shard, locking down the Death Prophet. Snakes are out, damage is in, JT is gone, and they'll go towards Ollie as well. Ollie's just going to throw down the Overgrowth as Emo blinks into this one. It's done, going to get BKB'd off by the Queen of Pain though, and now they'll go towards him. They want to be able to take down Emo as well. Emo with the BKB though, going to be able to just fly away to safety, and just that'd be quite something, wouldn't it? But,
let's see, smoke up.
Yeah, Ponlo, they actually jump over Ponlo to get to the backlines. They immediately want to get on top of the Dazzle. The Grave comes out in time. Ollie just gets smacked by Fishman in the backlines as well. Now has to back himself out. Meanwhile, God King is in the arena. There's so many heroes on top of him right now. There's no way he's living through this. He goes down, but might take the Monkey King with him. Can Fly survive? Yes, he can. Living through it all and turning it around. White Album, Fishman, they're all dead. The calls get eviscerated on the side of Team Fusion. And IG take a huge fight here and move themselves into Roshan, who...
They still got like a lot of duration of this dragon form as well, so yeah, they're just going to go for this one.
Yeah, then goes Fishman with that overwhelming blink, just blinking into 3 heroes, going for a little spin time, but IG aren't fast. They're just going to pop the Wukong's command. They've got a refresher shard as well, so Fly's really not worried about that one as they stun up Gwen. Experience, he's in some trouble here, taking some damage. Refresher comes out as well. They need to heal him up, but he's running from the heal, and he's going to go down. Down goes the Prophet. GG's a drop, disconnecting from the game. IG, game number 1, firmly in their hands.
Yeah, beautiful timing there from the Clockwork at the back end of that team fight. He managed to hookshot in, hits both supports, and then gets the silence off on the Dallas, so he's not...
Yeah. Yeah, to finger Lagoon of the tree and then get walked over. The final pick is going to be a dinosaur. Very interesting. All right, so that's going to round things off. What do we think about this Timber pick? What's it got to do?
Hold on, Lina getting run down right now.
Yeah, there is indeed the tiny
run down right now.
Moving in, Emo under the tower, doesn't give a damn. Gonna get the first blood there on FY with the tree. Podlo moving across, trying to follow up here, but I'm not sure I think he has got enough damage actually. He's got Hex available as well, and they'll even give this Nage Prophet lane is very beneficial for him. So doesn't do much damage to XTJ there at all with his spells, and you know, we'll be taking the damage to the battery salt, but that's about it. The Treant's just kind of almost helping him keep up the 18 reactive armor stacks as XCJ. Slowly getting ran down here by JT, and there comes a whirling.
Look, he's going for Arcane Boots on White Album.
Wow. That's
Is that...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's see, maybe it's a misclick. No, he's actually going for it.
He's really going for it. I mean, this gets disassembled into either Aether Lens or Aeon Disc eventually.
Radiant's bottom tower
No,
is under
for sure, but... okay,
and has escaped. They will leave empty-handed on the side of Fusion. This early game not going nearly as well for them as it did last game for Fusion, which is worrying considering they still managed to lose that last game even with such a good start. FY biting off a bit more than he can chew here and does go down, but if it sets up for the kill onto the Prophet, it will be okay. Going for the TP out on Gwen Experience, but in comes Fly with the Boundless Strike, bringing down God Kick. Now, Fishman on the run as well. Bit tankier than his verdant counterpart.
Speaking of his Nature's Prophet, he's going for the... All right, he's changed it. He had the Mjolnir queued up as his first item, but then he switched it over to be a Witchblade now.
XCJ maybe in some trouble down here, though. They toss in the Dawnbreaker as well, so they're looking for 2 kills. Dawnbreaker has got the Starbreaker available. Going to turn around and use that one, but won't be escaping from this situation as she tries to get away. The chains will finish the job. Emo
to be constantly amassing that net worth advantage.
Yeah, that's
in
true.
Fights.
And it's very easy on all the Spirit heroes because they have such low cooldowns to just kind of run into a team and just blast all your spells out immediately as FY gets dropped down to the bottom side of the map, is going to get punished. But yeah, it's very easy to jump into fights and just drop all your cooldowns, and you'll probably...
Observer board just watch Lion walk right past him.
Yeah, this
he's letting him get closer to him.
Oh, actually, okay, FY might still get him, yeah. Okay.
Alright,
He just allowed him to plant that ward, right?
Yep. Is that Envision? Yeah, it's Envision. He allowed him to do that.
tower is under attack.
Monkey.
I mean,
He
Fly
doesn't
smells
know.
White Album.
He doesn't have stun, right? He doesn't have that Boundless Strike yet, so he's waiting.
Yeah.
Now he does.
Bonk, bonk. FY comes across as well, and that is a dead little Lina.
Your options are disappearing, and you don't have that same Shadow Shaman that you had last time alongside the Nature's Prophet to be able to take these towers. IG's doing even better this time around.
Yeah, Onlo does find Ollie. Oh, the Tiny actually blinks in to save the tree and protect. I'm pretty sure that was deliberate, but he is going to die for this one, and as is the Treant as well. Okay, maybe it wasn't deliberate. I'm not...
BKB, bash? No bash.
No bash. Man, White Album's had such a rough series. He really has. Hasn't got going with this Lina. Didn't get going last game either. There's a bit of a fight breaking out down the bottom here. The BKB on God King as he tries to fight into this with the Wukong's command, and now the BKB runs out, gets tossed into the air, and he's going to get his mushroom sauteed down here as XCJ will fall as well, making it 3 down on the... They're actually moving across. They've seen the lion instead. They want to try and get Ponlo. They go for the small fish. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, I mean, JT is all alone here. If there's ever a time to bring him down, it's now, and they're going to try and do exactly that. The damage is in, and they do have
On a fight though.
Oh, that was... Okay. I'm not sure whose force stuff that was, but I guess that didn't make a difference. But the Monkey King's taking some heavy hits here. I mean, he does have Aegis, so we'll be coming back in just a second as FY is going to toss XCJ over towards Emo, feed him to his friend, and that'll be a nice kill. Yeah, the BKB's out though, and now he can just turn around. God King's in trouble. Fishman coming in, trying to save the day, but unfortunately that BKB from Flyfly means he's not going to get stunned up. Fishman going to have to BKB himself just to get away from Emo here, but Emo keeps tapping on the shoulder and says, "Hey, buddy, can we be friends?" Fishman doesn't want to be friends. Oh, that's a jump in from the Tiny here. He's getting stunned up by the Starbreaker, but oh no! God King! He's in deep! Is he in too deep? I don't know. He's getting beaten down inside the Wukong's command. It's an immediate dieback once again from the God King. It's all falling apart for the side of Team Fusion. Oh dear, no. It fuels me. Yeah, nice escape there from God King. Very on the edge.
XCJ, however, there is no escape.
I'll have to try again another XC day as they start pounding into the Timbersaw here, but that's a tricky hero to bring down, but they're going to go for it all the same, but JT just Timber Chains away, and he's going to be nice and safe. Now, in comes Emo, jumping into the backline, trying to take them apart. The BKB is out from White Album, but immediate stun onto Fishman here. Fishman is going to turn around and get the Starbreaker off. Meanwhile, God King from the high ground, he's doing damage, but not nearly enough, and it's a rampage for Emo to end off this series in the perfect way possible. It will be IG taking the 2-0 against their competitor.
Right.